Hello everyone, I am Sikandar Abu Rakib. Welcome to my Gulp Basic Tutorial Part 2. Today I will talk about Gulp concatenation and Gulp watch. Let us create an index HTML file and a library folder and a distribute folder into our project. I am going to create a library folder and also I am going to create a dist folder and I'm going to create a file named index.html and I'm opening the index.html into my editor, and I am using here Visual Studio Code as a text editor, and I'm writing down basic HTML and here I'm writing some script tag src is equal to something, then I will write later script, and in the library folder I'm going to create a file called file1.js, and within that file 1.js I am going to write console.log I am Sikandar, and then again I am going to create another file named file2.js, and within that file I am going to write console.log I am Abu, and I am saving it, and also I am writing another file called file3.js, and same will go here, console.log and I am Rakib. So basically here I have created three JavaScript files within the library folder, lib folder, and I am going to refer these files from index.html file. So simply I can write library slash file 1.js, and I can copy file 2. That means here I am writing some JavaScript files and referring this here, and I can write a simple tag like gulp basic tutorial. Okay, now if I open the index file, and if I open the console log window, console window here, and I'm getting the, as soon as I am loading the page into my browser, I'm getting the message here. I am Sikandar, I am Abu, I am Rakib. That means I am displaying three JavaScript file independently here. Now, what I am going to uh, talk about, like I am going to use concatenation. So, gulp concatenation will concatenate these three files and make a single build file that will be resided into dist folder, and we will refer from our index HTML file only that build file. So in that case, we can reduce the number of HTTP requests, because for every JavaScript file, the browser will send the HTTP request for every script file. So there will be three requests normally if we don't do that. But if we concatenate all these files into and keep it into one file, one build file, then the HTTP request will be one. That means reducing of HTTP request implies the faster application. So we are just going to do that. The first thing, we need to install the gulp-concat. So here I am opening the bash window and going to install npm and before that I am just checking the package.json file. Here only I have the gulp module, nothing else. So I'm going to install dev dependency gulp dash concat. So it will not take time. Okay, so it is here in the package.json file. Now the time to go to gulp file and write some code over there. So I need to require it here, var concat is equal to require gulp concat. Well, now I'm going to create a task. This is the basic things that we did into our last tutorial. So our purpose is to uh, concatenate JavaScript files. So I can give the name here script, and here also script, and here I can delete this line and I can write my required code like return gulp dot src, and here I need to mention our source folder, that is lib. So I can mention here my source folder, and I am going to consider all the JavaScript file here within this lib folder, and then I'm going to use pipe function to concatenate these files, and I am going to use here concat function, and here I need to mention the build file name, build.js, and here again I need to pipe gulp destination folder, uh, in my case it is dist. So what I am going to do here, I am telling gulp go to lib folder and see all the JavaScript file and take them and concatenate them and make a single file named build.js and put it into the dist folder. So this is the basic interpretation of these lines of codes. And here I explained earlier that uh, if I want to use only gulp, I need to use the default. So I can erase it here. Okay, and okay, that is concat and dist. Okay, let us go to the command window and write gulp. Okay, here the message is giving us like starting my task. Uh, oh, I did not save this thing. Okay, gulp. Yes. So starting the script tag and finished it, and then it run the default task. Okay. And here the build file has been created, and we are looking all these three, the content of all these three files are here. They are concatenated into one single file. This is the concatenation, gulp concatenation, and by this way we can reduce the number of HTTP calls. Uh, Now I want to explain watch function, because if I make any change here like 1 2 3 and save it, and I am not getting that changes here, because I need to run my gulp again. That means I need to run this script task to get these changes into our build file. So yes, here you see when I ran the gulp, that means script task, then I got it. In the same way, if I change here and save it, I am not getting it here. So the same thing I will have to do. Again, I will have to run my task, script task, to get the effect here into the build file. Here we are getting the effect. Okay, so it is not the efficient way. So I need to have something like uh, in the background, something will watch my folder of JavaScript or some other files, and if I make any changes to any file, it will be if uh, it will be affected that build file automatically without going to the command prompt and again rerunning the gulp process. So I am now going to do that, and for doing that I must write something here into my gulp file JS. So what I am going to do, I am going to create another task, gulp task. uh, I'm giving the name of the task is w1 and some anonymous function, and within that function I'm going to write gulp dot watch. This is the function that I talked about and within this watch function or method I need to write which folder gulp will watch. So here I need to give this folder name, and then I need to give the task name of that specific folder. That means I am telling Gulp, hey Gulp, go and watch the lib folder and all the JavaScript file in that folder, and if you find any changes or anyone make any changes of any JavaScript file of that folder, then you run the script task. So I need to add here one more thing, that is I need to add here w1 task. Okay, this is the things that I'm going to uh, get the effect from the gulp. So I need to run the gulp again. Uh, okay. Oh, I need to give a quotation here. Well, this is the thing. So it is starting the gulp is starting the script tag and then the watch tag and finishing watching and finishing script tag task and then uh, starting default and finishing it. So, and one thing we should notice that it is not prompt, so it is in the watching mode. So in this condition, if I may reduce it here and if I do it here, like this. And if I make any changes like 999 and save it, so I'm going to uh, get here and I'm getting the result. So again, if I make the changes and just save it, and it is running, the script is running automatically and we're getting the changes here automatically. So this is the Gulp watch that can make us more faster about the development of our project. So we can use it here. And one more thing, that is here in actual project, we can mention the build file dist and can write build.js. So not here, here I'm getting some message, and if I go and make any changes into my file1 file 007, and if I refresh my browser, it is 007, and automatically here in the build file I am getting 007. So that's pretty much it. So let us review what we have done into this tutorial. We have created an index.html file, and we have created a lib folder to contain our JavaScript files like file1, file2, file3, and we have created a distributed folder, and we have installed gulp and gulp-concat, and yes, gulp-concat, and into our gulp file JS folder we have made some changes, like we require it here at the top of the header section, and then we have uh, included the watch task here, and we have written the script task to run the script file here, and we have concatenate all our JavaScript files into a build and distribution file into the dist folder. So, and we also use this watch method uh, which will watch during our development time, so it will faster our workflow. So that's all, and hope this video will be informative for you. If you have any question or suggestion, please leave it in the comment box. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and give the likes. I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching this video tutorial.